There is so much to do, but not enough time to get it all done. This is the main reason why time management is important to have an effective and productive life, honey, because you will come to a point in life where you feel like you running out of time if you don't learn how to master it. Hey y'all, hey, this is Coach T. You know that I said that we're going to be talking about time management. And I literally ran across this video the other day of this young lady struggling with the loss of her mother. And it was on the young lady's birthday. And so that in itself, timing, right? So we're going to get into this discussion talking about the TIME of it all right? Because timing and talking about time, and in the video, she was like, all she kept saying was she needed more time. And what is time anyway? And I really feel like we all have that question, right? Like it's the question that we struggle with on a daily basis in our lives. Let's think about time or timing, right? It is literally the only thing in our daily life that we cannot control. Time is one of those things that's crucial to our everyday life experience that we don't have control of, right? So, however, it is the one thing in life that if we let it, can control the heck out of us to the point that we're missing out on the tangible things of life. And that's what I want to discuss. Just understanding that we may not control it, but we can manage it. So since we haven't quite figured out how to master this thing called time management, a lot of us literally allows our lives to pass us by because we're allowing time to control us and not trying to figure out a way to manage our time. And so I believe in this video with the young lady that was where the majority of her sorrow was streaming from, right? Losing a loved one is just freaking devastating and heartbreaking in itself. However, it is even more tragic when you feel that there were things that you thought you should do, you thought you might have more time to do. And I think that is where a lot of people's lives are. This young lady really thought that she was going to be able to do things with her mother, that she was going to have time to, live a life of enjoyment, right? And the time just not allowed her that. And this happens to many people. And many people struggle with this particular thing about time. Because we have time to do the things that we want to do in our lives. And if we're not prioritizing things, if we're not organizing things, we're letting some things just fall by the wayside. So one of the things that I really, really, really want to discuss when dealing with the topic of time management is to stop. Y'all listen to me carefully. Stop the grind, hustle, grind mind trap that America put us in so that we could work fearlessly, tirelessly, and emotionlessly for someone else's dream. We have to get out of that, clear our minds, get out of that mind trap, because it is a mind trap of not handling our time the way we want to handle our time, not being with the loved ones that we want to be with when we should be with them. We must get out of that thought process, that mindset, that crazed thinking, and begin learning how to properly manage our time for our own freaking happiness. All right, so I got a couple of strategies, a couple of things that I feel like people that are lacking in time management should start implementing. First, focus on what you spend your time most of the day doing. So if most of your day is hustle grinding and hustling and grinding, you barely seeing your children, or you barely are able to take time with your family, then time management is a problem. You have to understand that. And it's okay, because we're about to solve that problem, baby. Say something comes up, crucial, like a death in the family. You can never go because of mismanagement of your time. Then you really need to sit down and think about prioritizing some things in your life. Just because you hustling and grinding doesn't mean you are creating the money, the finances, or the income that matches that energy you giving on that hustle and grind. So I don't want that for you no more. I don't want that. Erase that type of mindset. Erase the hustle and grind mindset out of your memory bank. Don't have regret, especially like this young lady. Create balance and harmony in your life to ensure you are living a more fulfilling and quality of life. That's the whole point. I don't think we get that the whole point of living is joy, right? Having joy. Joy should be something that's displayed daily. Yes, there are going to be things like death, like this young lady is focusing. That's going to break your heart. That's going to, make you sorrowful. But joy is still underlining in you if you are living a well-balanced lifestyle. And so we need to ensure that you are living that type of lifestyle to have a more fulfilling and quality of life. That's the whole point. In order to do that, you need to start implementing things into your lifestyle. And like I always tell you, these things were not taught. These are habits and lifestyle changes that you have to start implementing, start from scratch. But I'm here to help you with that, because organizing, to prioritize, to simplify, that's your girl. That's me. That's what I do. And I'm going to be coming with you all with the 4 W's of winning this thing called time management. How you can implement these 4 practices into your daily lives in order to maneuver to the next step, in order for you to keep going. In order to do that, you need to start implementing things into your life. Checking out my YouTube or my blogs, I have access to this information in all my platforms, so there's no excuses. Y'all know I always tell you, ain't no excuses. If you want better, let's do better. If all of us know faith without works is dead, honey. And I don't want y'all to be in a dead space when you can truly design a life of joy. You can design a life of prosperity. You can design a life of simplicity, and you will have every single thing you need to live the life that you have been dreaming. And it's no reason why you shouldn't. So the next step is up to you. There's plenty of training, like I said, talking about time management, giving tips, giving strategies. So join me for the 4 W's of this thing in my next video, and you all will not continue to suffer in time management, because there's no reason for it, and I do not want you to be in regret. Whoever you need to spend time with, baby, go spend time with them. Get your life in order so that you can. I am Coach T and Stacia White, your passion, purpose-driven life coach, and I am here to take your life to the next level.